Hey, it's Loaf. Now, if you're up to date with the whole Dream situation, I'm sure that you've most likely seen Dream's response video, where he hired a Harvard graduate who is currently a practicing astrophysicist to help disprove the original cheating claims. His response video mainly highlighted one main idea, that the speedrun moderator team's original analysis of 1 in 7.5 trillion was completely off. Most of those who bothered to go through the 19-page report probably didn't get very far in before calling it a day. However, Reddit user Can't Help But Smile posted it to the r/statistics subreddit, where he caught the eyes of a verified particle physicist who took time to fully analyze the report. The physicist ended up pointing out countless amateur mistakes and provided the correct maths to back up his corrections. But if you want to see that stuff in more detail, you can go look at the actual post yourself. Despite the fact that Dream had hired an expert in statistics and astrostatistics, there were just too many sloppy errors. It was to the point that the Reddit physicist said, "That is such an amateur mistake that it makes me question the overall qualification of the anonymous author." Shortly after the particle physicist debunked Dream's response, the thread was getting brigaded by users not part of the statistics community, mainly the hardcore fans. Anything that was to provide further insight on the matter was to be mass downvoted. Jesus Christ. First the mods banned you from r/Dream was taken, and now the Dream stands are downvote bombing you. I'm so sorry. Well-written response, pointing out errors, and you get brigaded. Just wow. Now this is where things get a little more interesting, but it has nothing to do with the math or the validity of the statistics. A post from Reddit user Leo made an interesting discovery when examining the 19-page document in closer detail. So I decided to dig a bit to get a name. I read the report. No name. It's not just weird now, it's borderline suspicious. Unlike the video, the report did give a website, photoexcitation.com. Upon visiting the website, the Reddit user had noticed in the metadata that it was a generic website made using Wix. He mentions that the website was listed as a grant proposal review service. Based on how they offer their services, Dream would have had to specifically contact Photo Excitation for a statistical analysis job. Additionally, the founder for this company is simply referred to as founder, with no credits or credentials on the website. Yeah, a little suspicious. Reddit user Leo also pointed out that the most recent activity includes the company Twitter from earlier this year in June. However, both their social media account and main website had been dead since then. Leo states in his Reddit post that it almost feels like Dream hired someone not to investigate properly, but to produce a math-y looking report. Recently, there was a screenshot leak that was posted to Reddit which showed messages that Dream had sent in a Discord chat, to which he quickly deleted minutes after. You're just making stuff up. He was not hired from a consulting site. I didn't even know about the consulting site until later on. You can read about his credentials, and I'm sure I can have someone independently confirm them if you are really so skeptical that I'm lying. The math speaks for itself. Debate the math if you want to. You're using logical fallacies. He is a professor at an accredited university, and that's how I found him. I did not find him through a consulting site, nor did I try any consulting sites at all. Since it was leaked, Dream himself went to the Reddit thread and left a message. People love taking things out of context. The paper never says that I hired him from a consulting site. It says that he is a member of one. Before the report or the video was even released, I even said in the Discord how I found the 2 statisticians that I messaged. Feel free to share those screenshots. I emailed professors from a few popular schools, and he was one of the 2 that responded. Later on, he mentioned that he would rather do it through that company in order to remain anonymous. And of course, I agreed. No reason to spread lies. You really have the burden of proof here. It's not my responsibility to share screenshots of messages I don't have access to. Regardless, not a great look that you called someone a liar publicly and then deleted the messages. The paper is obviously written in a manner that implies the statistician was hired from the website, and most people would have no reason to believe otherwise. Despite that, I have a difficult time believing the qualifications of said professor when the paper in defense of you has proven to be so terrible. You really should demand your money back, as FMB suggested. Also, he's gone back to banning people who point out problems with the review or background of its conception. If there was any hope he didn't cheat, it's gone by now. He wouldn't act like this if he was innocent. Although there hasn't been any plan for another response video from Dream's side of things, he did share a couple thoughts on Twitter. Just want to say, of course, I would never lie about the credentials of the author of the paper. I'm perfectly fine with having independent parties confirm, even a member of the mod team. The internet is a scary place, especially involving drama. If I were the author, there's no way I would want to publish my name. Sure, there will be corrections. I even say in my video that statistics are constantly debated. I'd be shocked if plenty of people don't disagree with it. That's just kind of how it is in statistics. In one of Dream's tweets, he mentions that there is a possibility that we may hear from the author of the report who will be responding to criticisms after the holidays. I'm not good enough at math to debunk any of the debunks so far, although the author said he is fine with responding to any criticisms after the holiday. He said everything he's seen so far would lead to minor corrections. Although my point in the video is that it's really hard. Here's what the community thought. Man, people just need to leave you alone and drop it. Sorry for all the backlash you're getting, big man. Can confirm the validity that the author's credentials match what Dream said in his video / the guy's paper. PhD and everything. To be honest, he's in a lose-lose situation right now. If he keeps speaking up on it, people will continue to argue and accuse him of lying. Not saying he isn't. I'm currently neutral on the situation. If he stops discussing it, people will attack him for ignoring their criticisms. Just admit to cheating. Apologize and suggest opening a new type of 1.16 run with better RNG to get rid of the luck-based nature of the run. This is just pathetic. But what if he didn't cheat? You can't admit to something you didn't do. I've looked at everything, and I really feel like Dream cheated, and I'm not happy about that. I wish I was wrong, but I don't think I am. Anyways, that's it for today. Until next time, keep it fresh. See ya.